and I don't know what that was in the background, but yeah, we're on. So the Celtics, they kind of suck. They kind of suck at sports, you know. Um,
They ruined the Grand Slam.
they really did. That was absolutely brutal.
How tragic.
I didn't watch anything from game 3, 4, and 5 because I was like, after they lost game 2, and I like had that little scuffle with Nate on Twitter. I was like, I'm not even gonna watch game 3, 4, and 5, so I don't even know why I did that. But yeah, they suck.
I forget. Oh, I saw Ben Platt instead of watching the final Celtics game because I knew that they were going to lose, and I wanted to go see Ben Platt in concert. So that was how I spent that evening.
I just watched the Sox game because I had to live tweet it. So that was how I spent that Celtics game. My dad was trying to get me to change the channel in the living room. I'm like, I literally can't. Like, that's not allowed. I have to watch the Sox game. But.
I can't confirm that I did watch the Celtics game because I wanted to see how they would go down. They didn't go down fighting. I can tell you that. They did not go down fighting. They went out. Giannis took a big Greek dump in their sneakers. Went on those Friends-themed Kyries. And Kyrie said, I'm not worried about it. I mean, I lost the series, but whatever. The Bucks are a great team. I just got to tip my hat to him because he's a complete and utter tool.
Do you think he's going to stay?
God, I hope not.
I think the Boston media kind of ruined him.
Good.
If you've seen, I think it was like NBC Sports Boston that like they tweeted out a video or something of like Kyrie from like in his words from like the beginning of his Celtics career till now, which is possibly the end of his Celtics career. And you can just see like the life just kind of like fall out of him throughout the series of videos.
I watched
it's
like
honestly
the
kind of
30
sad.
seconds of that, and like the second quote where he was like, you know, that's the mark of a great superstar. You've got to be able to fit in with the other all-star caliber players on your roster. And I'm like,
well, you did not do that.
No, he did not.
Sir,
no, he did not.
You sucked.
Well,
absolutely sucked.
We did find out who the leaders of the Celtics are, though. Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown. All they did was defend.
Why Jaylen Brown?
Because all they did was defend Kyrie after. Like that's the mark of a true.
They realize they may be stuck with him next year, so they don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, no,
they want some of that Kyrie merchandise.
I think Marcus Smart's actually just the leader of the team, so he actually knows how to talk to the media and respond to all these types of questions. He's also been here the longest, so I would expect the most out of him. But Jaylen Brown, same deal.
Do you think if Smart had played, that they would have won?
No.
They might have made a better fight of it.
They may have lost in 6 games instead of 5. Well, because it's tough because they won game 1 without him.
Yeah.
And then they lost every game with
game
him.
1.
And Tatum and Hayward both sucked. Little did we know that would continue for the rest of the series. Yeah. Because Hayward was literally like, oh, look, I found you in the Garden crowd. You're tall. You look like you could be semi-athletic. Why don't you come join the Celtics? So he comes down the floor, sets a pick every once in a while, sits at the three-point line, and airballs everything. He does not deserve – he is not – $30 million a year. Good Lord. What an absolute mess.
Yeah. So
we're free agents for the Celtics now because I know Kyrie's restricted, right?
Morris, or is he restricted? Kyrie, Horford can opt out. Rozier's probably gone. He's a restricted free agent. Yeah. Lord help us. I saw someone trying to make the case that Brad Wanamaker would be the savior for the Celtics because Rozier and Kyrie are both gone.
Yeah, okay.
Good God. Okay.
No, that happens. Did you see the quote that like the anonymous Celtics player said that it's hard playing with Kyrie because it's all about him? And like, can we all agree that it was Rozier that said that? Like, I think it's obvious it was Terry Rozier that said that. Like, for certain things, you should just not be anonymous about it because we all know who it was.
You can't. I could totally see it being Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris seems like a prime candidate for this.
I know, but Rozier's minutes went down significantly.
He did sacrifice the most to his own.
Yeah, but you can't. This is not a pissing contest here. You can't say, "Oh, I sacrificed the most out of this entire team." Good news, Terry. It got you a second-round exit. But you didn't do jack. You were a complete bunch of bums. This team sucked. It was hard to root for, and I didn't want to root for it at the end. I was happy they lost. I really was.
It was like the 2017 Red Sox. In seriousness.
No, it was it was worse than that. It was the 2011 Red Sox. That's the only team that you can compare the Celtics team to. It's seriously. If you had
the 2011 team made the playoffs, yeah, but it did come to a crashing halt like the 2018 Celtics. So,
oh my word, this team.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah,
that was not fun.
And people still want Kyrie Irving back, and I cannot understand why.
In all seriousness, I might be one of those people.
Good Lord, I think
that he could be good if he has like the right people around him. I think that he just didn't have the right people around him. I don't know.
So you can blame Kyrie.
Real quick. Who else does he want?
Anthony Davis.
All-star Al Horford, all-star Gordon Hayward, 2 up-and-coming young players, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, a capable 3-and-D guy in Marcus Smart. Not even so much the 3, just the D. But
the 3 part
you got Marcus Morris, Terry Rozier, and you got Bane still on the bench, and whatever's left of Vanilla Tice. Like, what else did you want? This team should have won the finals this year. They should have. Especially because they put a beat down on Golden State in Golden State.
That's true, but that Golden State win also came without Klay Thompson. I'm not going to try and say that he would have won the game for them, but
God, has he sucked so far this playoffs?
Yeah, did you hear his somebody said that Klay said he's tired of picking up the scraps behind everybody else or something like that.
He said that?
Yeah, something like that. It was something like I was paraphrasing. He was like, "I'm tired of being left behind to pick up all the scraps," and I was like, "Oh, he gone."
Goodbye.
Golden State's going to get dismantled at some point in the next year or two because Clay's going to be a free agent after this year. KD also will be. Draymond, I believe, is next year, and then it'll just be Curry again.
Clay will come back.
I honestly don't think he will.
Draymond.
Where do you think he'll go?
I think he'll go to the Lakers.
God, yes, that's my dream. I'm going to leave the best backcourt in the history of the NBA for LeBron James. I almost swore, but I can't figure out can we swear on this or not?
I don't know.
It's a test run. We can swear if we want to.
I was about to join La Shit Show down in Los Angeles.
I mean, in all seriousness,
with no coach.
Yeah, I know.
In all seriousness, I feel like we should be allowed to swear on it as long as we're not dropping F-bombs every other word.
Yeah.
Like if you put in a very meaningful fuck every once in a while, it's okay.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot
because
more
it's not on the radio. So
no, it's not on the radio, but it is on the site, and we can't.
No, I can mark stuff as explicit or not, when I upload it.
Oh, really?
Do that. Do it for every.
I'm giving one of you guys is gonna have to get the password because I'm not uploading every single one of these episodes, but we'll figure it out.
I still can't access the site, so
I can't. I haven't tried to. Sam turned into the pre-Martin Luther King break. Sam, and he's starting to message me like, "Hey, how you doing, man? You all right, bro? You good?" I'm like, I'm not answering.
Clementine,
Mom, pick me up. I'm scared. That's essentially what it's turned into. It's bad.
Oh my gosh.
It's not happening to me anymore. There's nothing worse than the time I came back from practice with 5 missed calls and 20 messages from him. I was like, I wasn't dating you. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. It was literally, Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. And my mom just texted me and said she's on her way. So she must have heard me. Anyway, yeah, that was brutal. I am very sorry for you, sir.
I'm trying not to think about it right now. But
it's okay.
It's hard because I know I'm going to get another message in about 20 minutes. He hasn't messaged me yet today, which is good. Last night there was 16 messages unread just between me and him, and then he started messaging in the me, Jordan, and Sam chat. And Jordan goes, "Yeah, I'll take a look at the website when I get back," which he didn't do, which is pretty funny. But Sam goes, "Thanks for responding." I'm like, "Is that a shot at me?"
Definitely was.
Oh, good for me.
I just knew it wouldn't stop if I didn't.
One of the other ones that he said was I told him because I couldn't insert images, and this is why this entire site crap started going down anyway. And I go, "Sam, put an image in the Phillips piece, put an image in the next piece. It's already there. You just have to give it the proper credit because I don't think the credit's saved." And he goes, "Dude, you don't have to order me around." I'm like, "What? What? You want me to order you around? I will order you around.
Yeah.
Seriously, I will grab a whip. I will do anything
Oh my God.
to get you to do what I need you to do. But seriously, I'm not going to get back talk from you right now, considering all the crap that I end up doing. It's so dumb." Anyway.
He doesn't even do anything.
Sports. No.
Sports.
You know what the funny part was? Real quick, last thing on this. He messaged me and you, Jordan, and he was like, "Site's back up. The only thing that you have to do is that the sharing settings are now after when you hit publish." I'm like, "Dude, that's been It's been like that for 3 months. Clearly, I see where you're coming from on this, where you have done absolutely jack.
Yeah. This is pitiful. Trying to do this whole thing's been pitiful. Like I thought it was just me writing. Like I couldn't write on it and I could edit stuff because originally it still let me go to the site, but it wouldn't let me write anything for it. And now I literally can't write for it or edit.
When they put up the WordPress again, I was in the middle of editing one of the pieces on the old version of the Cindy's website thing, and it looked like the old WordPress. It reverted itself. The only thing that was different was when you hit publish, then the share setting come up. But everything else looked like the old stuff, not the new stuff that I didn't like. And now I just can't get back into it. So I don't care. I mean, I don't have to edit anything. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't have a job anymore. It's phenomenal.
I'm still getting paid. Me and
I didn't get paid anyway, so.
Didn't?
Nope.
Did you get paid?
No.
Jordan, did you get paid?
Yeah.
I haven't looked.
For April? You didn't look if you got paid yet?
I have not looked yet. I don't really need. I do it every so often just to see if it's there or not.
I would check if I were you.
All right. Well, I mean,
you don't get notified when you get a PayPal thing, or do you not?
My dad runs the PayPal for the entire family, so I just get the money. He transfers the money out for me when I need it.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we got to go back to sports. Boo.
Boo. No, this is not real life chat. Not real life chat.
Anyways, the Bruins are doing pretty good.
They are.
I didn't watch them last night, but I kept getting notifications.
I felt bad for my mom because she was trying to sleep in the living room, and I was yelling a lot in the living room last night.
So the rest, Carolina's dirtier than I thought.
Dougie Hamilton's dirtier than I thought.
Dougie Hamilton's just a bum. He's such a, oh my word, Dougie Hamilton.
You see Rod Brindamore's reaction to the interference call? He was so confused by it.
I don't mind, like, the one penalty that I thought was kind of ticky-tack was the Hamilton hit that they called after the first one. After the Johansson.
The one on Nordstrom?
Call. Yeah. Where he's like, he doesn't try and play the puck at all, but all he does is throw a little bit of an elbow into the dude. Like, come on, you're a hockey player. You could take that. It's not that hard. Sack
but
up.
Joakim Nordstrom, I mean, come on. Like, we're giving him way too much credit. He's not really although he's been pretty good this playoffs, which is weird.
I can no longer crap on him, and it makes me sad.
It does. No, but the thing is, who can we crap on? I mean, last night, Corrali took 2 penalties, but I can't crap on him. Wagner scored, and he had, like, 84 shots on goal, so I can't crap on him. He was all over the place. And I don't feel comfortable crapping on a first liner anyway. What?
I can't even crap on Steve Camper.
I know, he scored last night.
Good Lord.
My buddy texted me, and I'll read it verbatim because it was one of the few texts I got from him last night because I think he was just locked in on the game. But he goes, Steve, who the fuck even knew he was playing? And I was literally like, I did not know. I thought John Moore was in. I just assumed it'd be John Moore.
He must really not like John Moore, speaking of which. Yeah, Cassidy, assuming him and Kevin Miller are all right. Like, I don't think
Kevin Miller is.
John Moore, he must really be in his doghouse not to be playing right now.
He's under contract for 4 more years, too. Like,
oof.
Talk about a crap signing. I mean, you have a guy who's literally the same player, just worse than Grzelcyk and Krug. John Moore just is terrible.
I want San Jose on the other side so bad. Give me San Jose.
That's your perfect storm.
That's Jeremy's wet dream.
It's also because no, close to that. The dream scenario is Game 7, Bruins Sharks in double overtime, and a fourth liner wins it because the double overtime game that the Sharks have already played, and they've played an overtime game winner against Vegas. I want it to go against them and just have the Garden go nuts because they'd have home ice in Game 7.
If I don't know if my heart can take double overtime. As great as Rask has been, his track records in Game 7s and in overtime is just not good. It's scary.
Speaking of which, I'm really liking where he's going right now. Nate's got to be Nate's had a tough year. Nate underrated. Nate's had as bad a year as Sam has.
Not as bad, but very close.
Pretty bad.
Very close.
That's true, because there weren't questionable things that Nate said.
Yeah, I mean, like he said that David Price sucks in October, which was true until this year. It's just been like he's been the reverse jinx. The Red Sox, like all the guys he named that couldn't hit, came up huge in October, and then Al Horford was terrible or whatever, and he was great down the stretch. I mean, he kind of faded in the playoffs, but he was also sick and hurt. So, I mean, like, I don't know. And then Tuukka Rask couldn't play in the playoffs, and he's been, like, in my opinion, the favorite for the Conn Smythe. In my opinion, he's been the best player I think he's been the best player in the playoffs.
The only one I would say against Burns and
well, I'm saying if the Bruins win it, it'd be Rask.
Even so, Brent Burns has the most points in any series for defensemen ever, and you got Couture and I think it's Hurdle are tied for the most points or goals, one of the two, in the league so far this postseason. So it's literally this crash course is going to happen. Sharks and Bruins, it's going to, just because St. Louis, I didn't think it would take them 7 games to get past Dallas. The only thing I'm worried about with the Sharks is that they don't have a lot of depth, and they've just played 2 straight Game 7s. So it's going to be interesting. But they have home ice, and I want to see Joe Thornton against the Bruins again because that'd be kind of funny.
That would be kind of cool.
Break that Beard's heart. It would be so tragic.
Although,
clearly, I know
I should chime in. I've actually been paying attention, though, recently.
I'm proud of you.
I know. It's new for me, but I'm enjoying it. I enjoy hockey. I just don't follow it. Yeah.
Well, like, if hockey's not, like, one of your top 2 sports, you'll never pay full attention to it. Like, because it's on during basketball season.
Yeah, but it's not one of my top 2.
Oh, yours is baseball and football.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my top 2 as well. But
I will never not watch baseball or football if I can. Basketball and hockey, I will flip in between if I have to. But, like, yeah, I like them both. I play basketball and I don't play football. But, like, I just prefer baseball and football. They're better.
Yeah, I just, like, have only recently started, like, actually watching hockey, and I kind of started in, like, the middle of this year, so I was like, that's kind of just an awkward time to just pick it up. So
that was when you also got hired to the show, right? So I'd imagine was that what, like, your motivator?
No, Jordan, you're forgetting the timeline here. This is when the Bumble insiders really became
that is
true. That's true. Yeah. She was doing some boots on the ground reporting.
I was doing some boots on the ground reporting.
I have a bone to pick with that guy who told me we were getting married.
When does hockey season start? I don't even know this. Is it like October?
October.
Okay, yeah. So
right
it's
around
December.
the time the NBA starts.
It was December.
Yeah, so Stanley Cup Finals.
When the Bumble Insider came in.
Stanley Cup Finals always happen before the NBA Finals. Which, speaking of which, I don't even know if I'm going to watch any more NBA playoff games. I will watch the end of the Celtics and the Warriors Rockets series. That's about it.
I might watch the end of the Blazers Nuggets also, just to see who will lose to the Warriors next round.
Denver's winning that.
I don't know. It's tough.
They're at home, and apparently, I didn't know this. My boy Stephen A. told me.
My boy.
Denver has the best home record in the league this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but for some reason, I don't know if they have the guy that the horse that can beat Dame and CJ McCollum in Game 7. I mean, I know Jokic has been great, but, like, I don't know. For some reason, I just don't see it. We'll see, I guess.
What else happened around sports? Oh, Patriots signed somebody today. Patriots signed 2 people in the past 2 days.
They signed Ben Watson.
I think Belichick might have finally gotten back from Aruba.
No, he got back from the Kentucky Derby. That's right.
His rack is looking bigger than Linda's right now. He's getting real fat. I don't understand what is going on with Bill, but he's got to hit the slim fast. Get the insure going a little bit there, Bill.
Yeah, who did they just sign? They
Ben Watson, didn't they?
Yeah, Ben Watson and Dontrell Kidman. I have no idea.
How old is Ben Watson? He's like old. He was drafting like.
I would make a guess right now that he is 34.
Ben Watson?
Yeah.
We will look.
That's my guess. I'm not sure.
I thought he was about to retire.
He was retired. And
he retired
out of retirement.
And then
he didn't like the way the Saints game ended.
He's 38. 38.
All right.
I mean, hey,
Gronk had like a 45-year-old back, so.
Yeah, that's true. And Ben Watson still moves fairly decent for an old guy. You know, he's not like Antonio Gates where he's literally walking around the field with the football. He's actually still, moving pretty good. So,
but he's 38.
He's 38, but he'd be the second guy, I would imagine, behind Austin Seferian-Jenkins, no?
God, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. Good Lord.
Good God.
ASJ.
Watch him be a Pro Bowler this year.
Imagine.
I'm kidding. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
Sir.
It's not gonna happen. I know.
Sit down, sir.
I'm already sitting. But yeah,
Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up, sir. Wait, so who'd they sign today?
Dontrell Inman. He was a wide receiver for the Colts last year.
Okay.
Is he good?
I don't know.
How old is he? He's probably old
He's
too.
probably pretty. No, I think he's younger. He's
30.
definitely
Okay,
obviously
he's
younger
30.
than Watson. Oh, also, did you guys see this Lakers protest thing?
Yes.
So funny.
They're like marching around the stadium right now, right?
Oh, no,
There's
it's literally just like 6 white guys sitting outside and going, "We hate the Lakers." That's what it looks like. Oh, my bad. There's one other gentleman that is not white. So I can't be racist. There are people. Oh my word, this dude's got his face painted. Dude, nothing says first world problems than trying to go protest your sports team with a painted face at like 12 p.m. on a Friday. Let's be honest.
Did you see that? Oh, did you hear Stephen A say that he heard that the Lakers have been telling Jeannie Buss to trade LeBron? They should.
They will never do it.
They should, but they won't.
They should not.
I think they should.
He's the only thing keeping their organization relevant right now.
It's true.
Imagine the haul you could get for him, though.
No. I don't know if you get how much of a haul do you think you get?
It's LeBron James.
2 first-round picks and a good player.
Still pretty damn good.
Okay, let's put it this way. I would give up more for Anthony Davis than I would for LeBron James.
Well, yeah, obviously LeBron's 34 and AD's 25.
And he's coming off an injury. I'd probably give up more for Jimmy Butler because he's younger.
For Jimmy Butler.
He's younger and he's not as injured.
He's younger, but he also has the tendency of ruining locker rooms. He's done it twice now.
I'm sorry, and LeBron is just this nice guy in the locker room.
LeBron's won, though.
Everyone LeBron's won. Buddy with freaking LeBron James.
But LeBron's won before, and Jimmy Butler hasn't. You can sacrifice the same.
I don't think. Well, what if you already? Let's say you. How many people can say that they've already won before outside of the Warriors, LeBron, and I guess Kawhi?
Rondo.
I rest my case. I absolutely rest my case.
Kendrick Perkins hasn't officially retired yet.
The Celtics better go get JaVale McGee next year. I'm going to be very sad.
So they're going to have Horford, Baines, and they're also going to have Baines, Horford, and JaVale. Love it. Yeah. And Daniel Tice. Actually, he's a free agent, I think, too.
No, he's not. I think
he's not. That's tragic. That is absolutely tragic. That dude was so good at times this year, but he was brutal like most of the season. I think he basically lost all confidence in the world when they faced the Rockets, and he kept getting switched on Harden, and Harden just hit like 8 threes in a row in his face. It just wasn't fair.
Yeah, that wasn't his fault.
That wasn't his fault. That wasn't his fault, but that's got to be ego crushing. You know, you like come off a game where you get like,
James Harden goes, "Mom, pick me up. I'm scared."
Yeah, James Harden starts erupting, and Daniel Tice just goes up to him and be like, "Sir, this is a Wendy's."
Oh, did you see somebody in there got their diploma and they graduated something? I don't know, probably college. And he does the Harden Euro step to get around the adventure. It's so funny.
That was funny.
So funny. I was like, nice. That's pretty sad.
Attaboy. Way to make it a meme. We love it.
Love to see that.
Also, I know we're jumping around here a little bit, but the guy who like fell out of his seat yesterday at the Bruins game because Camphor like body slams the goal. You didn't see this, Jordan?
No.
You didn't see that?
No.
It's because he woke up at like half an hour ago.
Yeah, true.
No, so
actually, I did.
Steve Camphor scores a goal, right? And he goes over and Corrali chest bumps the glass, and it pans over, and you just see a Bruins fan going like this, falling backwards. But just falling over. It was great.
That's awesome. I gotta watch this. That's his now. I still can't believe Camphor scored. Like, of all people, it's like when Chara scored the first goal of the year, and everyone was like, "What? Like that happened?" And then freaking Steve Camphor scores the first goal of the Eastern Conference Finals. You're just like, "What?" That's
From
awesome.
everything I've heard, it's about a 95% chance possibility Kevin Durant and Kyrie go to New York City. Stephen A. Smith. Thank the Lord. Goodbye, Uncle Drew.
Oh, there it is.
Goodbye, Kyrie Irving, and screw yourself.
Whoa.
I just watched the video of the fan.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
It's the best part.
I don't understand how the dude fell because he's clearly falling before Camphor hits the glass, and he was just like, he goes down.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's fantastic. That's what playoff hockey is all about.
No, it's about Bruins hoisting another cup.
Well, yeah, but it's a Bruins.
Trust me, it is not about Steve Camphor scoring playoff goals.
No, it's about the fan falling over. That's what.
Hang on. Just a little bit of a separate thing. I noticed a parallel with the Bruins, and I'm starting to wonder if this is like the 2018 Red Sox, because every button that freaking Butch decides to press usually works right now. Right now, he's on fire. He's putting in Backus. He's got Steve Camphor in, and he scores a goal.
Nordstrom's been one of the best. Nordstrom's the best fourth liner out of the bunch. I would say.
No, Corrali's still better. Corrali scores goals more often. And
scoring is that indicative of how well you're playing, though. He's just a better goal scorer.
I think Corrali's the best fourth liner.
I just think Nordstrom's outplayed him, at least lately. Like the last 5
I hesitate to give him any credit whatsoever.
I mean, hey, they both scored in Game 7 against Toronto, so I mean, there's a wash.
Credit though, Nat Barnes, tip the cap to you, sir.
He's been
come around on you,
my man. All star.
That was Christian Vasquez.
Well, yeah, but the American
Christian Vasquez is doing very well.
Thank
you very much.
He is. I'll give him credit for that too.
Vasquez.
I'm waiting to hit the 6th home run, so that way I can yell at Sean, because Sean always says he's only allowed 5 home runs a year. The problem is I'm worried that he will never hit it, and then we have a serious problem.
It wouldn't shock me if he never hit it. It really wouldn't.
He's been kind of hitting very well recently.
He's hitting like 280 right now or something like that. I could be wrong, but
that's also he's hit how many doubles in the past whatever many games. Wow, that was so specific. I know.
I'm looking right now.
However many games.
He only has 4 doubles this year, so I mean.
I know, but they've all come with. I don't know. I feel like he's gotten a lot of extra base hits in the past few games, or maybe it's RBIs. I don't know. He's been doing well.
All I know is he's slugging almost 500 this year, and that's scary. Hello, Lily. Yeah, you can speak. This is just a test run. Y'all can just.
That's sad. I'm going to use all the material.
Okay.
We can see you, Mom.
They're looking right at you. Interesting.
Don't mind all the water bottles on the counter.
Okay. Stop, please. Please stop. Please stop. Go away.
You go away.
All right, sports.
Just let this is a podcast, though, because we can always edit this out and then put it out.
That is true. But we didn't even do a formal intro or anything. You know what?
Hey guys, Massholes with Mics. What's up? How was your afternoon?
I'm very proud of that name. I came up with that.
That was really good.
This might be it.
I was driving when I read that, and I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. You know what's wild? Christian Vasquez has a higher slugging percentage than JD Martinez.
I'm sorry, what was that? Can you repeat that for Peanut Gallery?
Christian Vasquez has a higher slugging percentage than JD Martinez.
Exactly.
Text Sean that.
Okay.
I will. I got this.
No, I want to do it. I want to do it.
You got to put it in the chat though, so I can start reacting to it.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just gonna do compare numbers.
So how is it live? I'm just confused on how this works. Where is it being live to?
YouTube, but nobody subscribes to me, so there's nobody watching this.
Imagine if we just look and just
pull up the chat, see who's
5 people are watching. Be hello.
Can we get some questions from the chat, please? Who are you people? I have no freaking clue.
Wait, do the Red Sox play tonight?
Yeah, against the Mariners. Fresh off of their overly dramatized White House trip.
Yeah.
It really was overly dramatized.
That's terrible.
Yeah. I feel I don't know. I feel it shouldn't have been that big of a deal.
No, it really shouldn't.
I got this one covered. I just replied to you.
That is awesome.
I found that 30 minutes ago. Sorry, not 13. And I was like,
I was yeah,
I have the pictures. I have those pictures saved too. I saved them last night. I'm just waiting for the appropriate time to whip them out on Twitter. So.
Sean, stop it right now.
Stop that.
Pretty interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, man, that's great. Pretty interesting, Sean. We're gonna put this guy on like suicide watch or something because he's upset. He's upset. Wait, hold up for the video I'm about to send in there.
What else do we have to talk about?
Is there any like? There's nothing really new other than what we've all.
Related. I was kind of interested in the picture wall I was looking at back at Jacqueline when this thing started.
My pictures.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Well, do you want to see my old dog?
This
was her name was Prancer. Hold on. You see her?
On a reindeer?
Yeah. Yeah, like Prancer the reindeer because she pranced when she was younger. What else? Oh, I was a prom queen.
Ooh.
Yeah, fancy schmancy. Fancy stuff.
Hell of a flex right there.
Yeah. Flex on. This is my current dog. It's Roxy. You see her? Where is she?
My brother wants a Westie.
A Westie?
Yeah.
Roxy is a... What is she? She is a terrier lab. And then we think that she's also part
science project?
She's many things. What's the other? Pitbull. She's definitely part Pitbull. So, but we don't know exactly what she is. So.
As Jordan keeps intermittently muting his mic.
Yeah, because I'm talking to my sister because she's standing right next to me.
Hello. Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo. Big summer blow.
But yeah.
Are you closing tonight, Jacqueline?
No, I'm working for my dad tonight.
Ah, different stuff. Nice.
Yeah, I'm filming U13 lacrosse. Big fun. In Brookline. I think it's in Brooklyn. It's all I know is it's like a 45-minute drive for me, so I'm not excited for the drive.
Disgusting.
I know. It's 45 minutes there to film 13-year-olds, and then
at least you're not coaching them. I coach 13, 14, and 15-year-olds, and let me tell you,
and what?
I want to slap them half the time.
What do you coach them in?
Baseball.
Oh.
I should have done this in my room.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
Jeremy, at first I thought that there was a sombrero behind you, and I got really confused.
No,
it's
so
not a sombrero.
My grandmother, as I think, I don't know if I've said this before in the show, but I am Asian.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother from Hong Kong, she's a big sun hat person. Now, I personally loathe sun hats because I don't think they do anything. Big fan of, baseball hats. But you know what? My grandmother likes it, so we got a sun hat whenever she comes over. Also, if you look in the back, we got a bunch of Legos and stuff too. So big Lego guy over here when I was little.
Yeah, I saw your tweet this morning. It was like,
yeah.
Advice to myself 10 years ago: don't spend so much money on Legos.
Not a good thing. Mistakes were definitely made there.
It's funny.
Too much money was wasted. Well, now I can also say that too much money is being wasted on hats. But this just has to do with the field I want to go into. Kinda.
True.
My goal is to get all 30 MLB teams.
Really?
Yeah. The problem is it's going to set me back a lot of money. So I don't know if I want to actually do it. Try and do it all at once.
Well,
you should not. Do you have already have a Yankees hat?
No. My plan is to get all nice, 5950 fitted hats. Everything looks nice and pristine. Even the Mets. The Mets will also be in here. Everything's going to look great. And then I'm going to get to the end, and it's going to be the Yankees. It's going to be like some $5 crummy hat that some Goomba clearly just threw off the side of Yankee Stadium as they were heading out of the Bronx after Yankees lost. Like, it's going to be $5. It's going to be like, am I muted? Or can you hear me?
No, you're good.
Okay. I thought I muted myself back there. It's going to be like bent, and it's going to be like beer all over it, tire track maybe. I don't know. Tell you what. If the Yankees get eliminated in Fenway again this year, give me Colucci's hat once he chucks it at somebody because he's going to be pissed. I'll be in.
That's one thing we haven't talked about at all. Are the Red Sox back yet?
I don't want to say that they are. Because I feel like every time you say that they are, every time someone says that they're back, then they like lose like 3 games in a row.
That's true. That is true.
So like I feel like you shouldn't just say that. You shouldn't say they're back. You should just say they're playing well.
The Red Sox, they're playing good baseball.
They're playing good baseball.
That's what Alex Cora said, and that was literally. They asked him like, "You guys think you're turning a corner?" He goes, "We're just playing good baseball."
Yeah.
All right.
Like it's not like coming back. They just had a rough start.
Okay.
And now they're actually playing good baseball.
Smoke break.
Lo and behold, the Red Sox don't actually suck all the time.
Woo!
I mean,
Let's go.
they are playing crap teams, so guess snap up whatever wins you can now. Just prepare for
tonight because the Mariners are sneaky good this year too.
I was all over that one. I was over that and the Padres. I had the Padres.
I actually was too.
Second in the NL West.
I was too with the Mariners. I said earlier in the year when they traded for like Jay Bruce and Edwin Encarnacion, I did the numbers and I'm like, their offense is literally on paper better than it was last year with Cano and all them. Like they actually have statistically the same lineup. So and just some guys had to improve, and they did.
If they do well tonight, then I'll be like, okay, they're playing great baseball, but
is that
better than average baseball.
Too much.
Yeah.
Although I'm not making the Mariners kind of like a rut lately, and they've been terrible, but like I'll check. But I'm pretty sure they've been like really bad lately. They're 20-20, and they're 2-8 in their last 10.
Oh, really?
Did anyone else, Jordan? Did you cut out Jacqueline? Did you hear Jordan cut out?
Yeah, he was like, it sounded like swanky.
It might be because I'm away from my mic now because I moved to my bed from the kitchen. That's why you can also like barely see me.
Mm.
By the way, if anyone
like a vampire, you live like a vampire, all in the dark and everything. You know?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. But if anyone who says I hate Pedroia, there's a Pedroia fathead right there. So no, I don't hate Pedroia. He's right.
Oh, that's a topic. Do you guys think that Pedroia should retire?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, but he's not going to. So at this point,
I think he just keep him in the clubhouse.
Oh, Jackie Bradley needs to go too. Get rid of that man.
I don't care. I don't care if he made a catch or not. Tony Mass had a great opening take for Felger and Mass today. So he comes in and he's like, guys, guess what? You can make. I know offensive production isn't everything, but I saw this great, unbelievable catch, and I just thought I'd share this with you. Then proceeds to play the Josh Reddick catch from last night instead of the Jackie Bradley one, and he's like, guys, look, it's a miracle. He made a catch and he can hit. Unbelievable. I'm like, yeah, I'm right with you. Jackie Bradley, goodbye. You have a nice time.
Yeah, especially since Pedroia, when he comes back, will be the second baseman, and they're trying to move Chavis to the outfield. You have to find anything in your any way of keeping him in the lineup. You have to. And if it's at the expense of Jackie Bradley Jr., I'm not upset about it. I'm really not. What in the world? what in the world?
This is the Six Flags dog I won when I won the ring toss. It comes up to like my hip. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
It's so amazing. Look at this. This is huge.
That's fantastic.
Why didn't you bring that to college, or did you?
Do you want me to bring that? Maybe I will next semester.
Please do. Please do.
You guys are on the third floor, right?
Yeah.
Set it in the middle of our room.
You're in a 6-person suite, right?
Yeah. Where are you?
Okay. I'm 6th floor. 605.
And Kyle and Pat and Sean are all in the 8th floor.
Okay. What suite are they in?
No idea. Could not tell you.
Yeah, Joey lived on that 8th. So that'd be funny if it was in their room.
Would it be funny though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would it be though?
No. But is it? You never know. Yeah. So
I have guacamole downstairs. I just thought I'd inform everyone. I'm super excited.
I am God, right after this recording, right downstairs.
I was about to eat it when you were like, do you guys want to test it? I was like, sure.
Yeah, my bad on that, by the way.
Jacqueline's like, I will suffer through this.
I will suffer through
Get
this.
my guac.
My bad on not being awake at noon.
I would have thought we would have had to set an alarm for you at noon.
I know. Seriously.
What is that?
I went into a coma, dude. I don't even know what happened. The only reason I woke up when I did was because my mom called me because she was terrified. I told Jacqueline this while we're trying to figure out how to get you on here. My mom called me at 2 because she had texted me at 9, 9:30, 12, 12:30 and I believe 1:30 when she eventually said, "I'm starting to get worried," and then called me at 2, and I woke up.
When did you go to sleep?
2, 3-ish.
Therein lies the issue.
That's still an 11-hour sleep. That's absurd.
I think it's just a product of not working at Kohl's.
Yeah, I do as well.
Big oof there.
Well, I don't have a job now, so I mean.
So work at Kohl's.
Work at Kohl's.
I'm going to apply pretty much everywhere on Cape Cod until
Kohl's.
somebody hires me.
Kohl's.
So
Kohl's will definitely hire you.
Kohl's hires everybody.
Kohl's hires everyone.
You know, on the bright side, they might make you a cashier, which I do not envy you because I hate
No.
cashiers. Cashiers suck.
Cashiers that's like the worst. It's the worst when you have to get like called up because you're like, for me, like.
You have to get called up? They never taught me how to ring. It's the funniest thing.
No,
so I always get away with it.
I am always with like 2 like racks of clothing in my hands. Like probably at least like 5 like shirts and 5 pants in each hand. And then they're like, "Oh, we need people to come up to ring on the woman's side register." I'm like, the people that I work with, some of the people that I work with are just imbeciles. They're so stupid.
Yeah,
Chris,
same problem.
and I was like, okay, like no one else is gonna know how to do this. And then they made me run the freaking section, and I was running the whole woman's side section.
That's what I do all the time. I do it all the time because
side?
everyone always. So I'm the last person that they call when it comes to like ringing and stuff like that. So one time I found myself running all of kids, all of home, and all of shoes, and it was.
Health.
Yeah, because it was before Thanksgiving, so it wasn't quite Black Friday. It was like that week before, and I was freaking out. I'm like, yo, there's one of me. There's 3 departments, and I just kept like basically walking in a big circle. Got nothing.
At least
done
you
really,
didn't have to like the worst part about working with like the actual clothing part is putting stuff back because the dressing rooms get so messy. It's
confirm.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I was telling you I had to resize the clearance.
Yeah.
And we had to like find Z-rails because they were all taken.
Yep.
And we went into we were like putting clearance tag. We were like ticketing and all that stuff. And I was responsible for putting some of the clearance stuff on hangers. And I go into one of the fitting rooms and I immediately walk out and go, nope. Just go to the next one. It was not happening. I was like, no, this is a fat no. We are quite all right.
The juniors fitting room is always gross because it's like preteen. Yeah, it's like preteens and through like probably like my age that because I still shop there because there's still like
and you get a discount.
You get a discount.
They had a 35% off Friends and Family the other weekend.
I know. My mom told me that. She was like, "Why aren't you working there right now?" I was like, "I'm sorry. I just got home yesterday." Like,
yeah, no. I'm trying to chill too. I have the same problem. I'm like, no. We are taking a couple days and then we will worry about that.
They haven't given me my schedule yet, so like I don't know when I'm working. They're like, check your email. I'm like,
did you actually get fired then?
I'm never on the schedule.
No.
I'm never on the schedule. I'm never on it because
you just show up.
Like it takes a couple weeks for it to always go into effect, but they didn't want to do that over the winter break. So that entire break, it was literally me going in on like a Saturday or something like that and being like, yo, when am I working next week? And they give me like 30 hours on the spot, but no one could hold me. Like I went and did the 30 hours, but no one could hold me to it because I was never written in.
That's kind of nice. I wish, like sometimes I wish I was in Home and Kids because there's no fitting rooms and also you get to like backstock a lot. And so you're not like out on the floor as much. Like I had a friend who worked in home. He mostly worked in home, and like he would always just like text me from like the back rooms. 'Cause you know how do you have this thing where it goes upstairs too, and it's like that whole land of just like backstock. Yeah, that's on like the second floor.
I'll I'll Snapchat you or something when I'm in there. It
probably looks the exact same as our stock room.
Oh yeah, probably. So, but I always like to go in there because I am OCD as hell. So I always try and like organize everything.
Yeah, like I wish so badly that I was in home sometimes because like I love going in the stock room. I love it so much, which is so weird to me. But like, or weird to like, not me, but to like a lot of people. I'm also that like employee that actually enjoys folding. So like I go into like the Croft and Barrow section of the women's section and I just like fold for like an hour and a half of my shift. I'm like, this is great. Like I love this.
I gotta go in the next couple of minutes. But the last thing I'm gonna say is I spent, no joke, because there's nothing to do right now in our store because we didn't have a truck this week. So I'm sending you guys a picture right now. 5 hours I spent on water bottles. on Wednesday. So funny because they were just like, yeah, so just throw the water bottles on the ground. I was like, okay. So I went to like one of the water bottle areas where all the Contigos were, put my arms like this, and just went and just like swept it all off the shelf. It was so satisfying. It was unbelievable. All right, now I gotta go because I gotta go bring my brother to soccer.
Yeah, my laptop's dying really quickly too. So
tell us how this broadcast goes, and we got to figure out when we're gonna do this again.
All right, sounds good.
Cool.